Ooh, am I going to quit Pokemon Go? Well, the short answer is no, but I hope you guys can give me the chance to explain to you guys why I made this video with this title, and also to tell you guys how have the last 2.5 months been for me, especially after the whole Hear Us Niantic movement has affected me. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So today's video is going to be kind of a serious video. It's kind of a video that I would just like to have a real talk with you guys. Not so much of telling you guys about like funny stuff or whatsoever. Because I just want to tell you guys that the last 2.5 months have been really tough on me. Like mentally tough. So let me tell you guys that first of all, I have to give you guys a bit of a background run through about how I actually play Pokemon Go. So for the last 5 years of playing Pokemon Go, starting back in 2016, I've enjoyed playing Pokemon Go every second, every minute of playing this game. Alright, of course there were ups and downs, but there's never a time that I didn't feel like playing this game at all. Until what happened 2.5 months ago. For those of you who didn't know what happened 2.5 months ago, basically, Niantic actually created a big hoo-ha when they actually reduced the Pokestop interaction distance and gym interaction distance in America and New Zealand. So when the whole thing happened, the community banded together to try to get Niantic to change the whole thing. Hashtag Hear Us Niantic movement was created. So at that point of time, I was checking on social media and doing a lot of things, and it was very mentally draining to see the community being in this state. So at that point of time, I was being really active on social media, so much so that, every day I was looking at it, every day I was looking at it at least 20-30 times, and it was very bad. So for me, I don't really look at social media that actively unless a whole serious situation happens like what happened 2.5 months ago. So I didn't know how it would affect me mentally until in recent times when I decided to not look at social media at all, because it was very mentally draining to keep looking at all those things. But I still had to, in a way, put myself in the position to actually look at the things that's going on social media, what people were saying, and for Niantic to not give us a response until 3 weeks later. It was very mentally tiring. Hence, for the last 1.5 months, after that whole thing was reverted, the interaction distance was reverted, I'm not active on my social media at all. I've not tweeted anything for the last few weeks already. The only social media that I'm technically active on is actually YouTube. And for the last few weeks or 2.5 months, you guys have been seeing that I've been still putting out content daily, but it's kind of sloppy videos if you ask me. It's not the kind of videos that I would like to show you guys, and most of the time it's videos that I just did it for the sake of doing it, because I didn't have the heart to play Pokemon Go, truth being said, for the last 1.5 months or two. And for me, I've been asked the question by my friends, what do I do technically for work? Well, YouTube is my work. What kind of content do I do? I play Pokemon Go. What do I do also during my off days or as a hobby? Playing Pokemon Go. I enjoy playing Pokemon Go every second of my life. But when that whole Hear Us Niantic movement happened, the whole thing happened, I was so mentally stressed out. I know a lot of you guys may not understand how it feels, because you guys treat it as purely a game. And I do agree, it is a game, but to me, it is more than a game. To me, Pokemon Go is a social app where I get to meet my friends, communicate with them because of the game. But also at the same time, it's kind of like my work, where I actually make content. So knowing that people are greatly affected by it, I knew that a lot of things will have a ripple effect. So much so that when people stop playing the game, and then I also see people stop playing the game, I also will slow down playing the game, and eventually it will affect a lot of things, especially even for content on YouTube, which I have seen happen to many other content creators, and definitely kind of happened for my channel for the last 2 months or so. So it has been really, really mentally draining, and it's just tough because it's not just that whole situation that happened that caused the community to feel so down, but also at the same time, like the events that were happening in the month of August and September, they were all very underwhelming. Like even now in the month of October, where we are having the Halloween event, yes, it's pretty exciting. But when I was feeling like so mentally down, even if it's like a very, very awesome event, it doesn't feel that exciting anymore as compared to before this whole situation happened. And when I speak to my friends like Anne and Auntie Gladys, they also tell me that they are like feeling down and not having the mood to play the game. It makes me feel like even more down and not having the mood to want to continue to play the game that hard as before. So I've definitely slowed down in playing the game, but for the last like a week or so, I've been trying to like put myself up, like bring up my motivation, and there were a few factors that helped, with that. Talking to my friends and planning some stuff for the future, and also the events that have been coming for Halloween has been slightly more exciting, I must say, than what we had in September. But I know for a fact that a lot of people have went on to play other games like Pokemon Unite, etc. also. And I did went on to play other games also, and even play my VR, Beat Saber also, and play other games. Hence, I played Pokemon Go less. But if you ask me if I still enjoy playing Pokemon Go right now, yes, the answer is yes. But I would definitely, say that I don't enjoy it as much as before, but I'm slowly like getting back into the rhythm. Yeah. So I would just say that despite the thing that happened 2.5 months ago on the 5th of August, when we actually posted the public letter for the hashtag Hear Us Niantic, it might seem that as if everything was just fine after Niantic gave us the reply and said that it was going to be a permanent implementation of the double interaction distance worldwide. But apparently, damage has been done to the community and to a lot of people's like mental state, and I can dare say that I've been affected greatly, like to see the community like this and whatsoever. Yes, you can say that I didn't really keep up with the community in terms of looking at social media anymore, but that was kind of an escape route for myself to not look at stuff anymore. And just mind you guys, I have a lot of my friends, even the other content creators and a lot of the top players, they have been messaging me on my social medias, on Twitter and on Facebook. I didn't even reply to majority of them. Alright, it took me even like weeks before I actually would read their message, and then I'll reply them. But I would only get information from people like Auntie Gladys or Anne. They would inform me that so and so has been trying to contact you, and I had to apologize to my friends for not replying them after like weeks of like ghosting them. Yeah, so I just didn't feel like looking at social media. It's not that I didn't want to talk to my friends, but I just didn't want to look at social media like Twitter and Instagram and even Facebook, etc. because I didn't want to see any of those things that's going on. And when it comes to even Pokemon Go news and updates, I didn't even read like many of them like in depth. So hence why the Pokemon Go update videos lagged, and I just didn't have the heart to actually like look at them and like read them and digest them and recommend certain ways of playing them, because I knew that I wasn't going to play it in that manner. I mean, we had Drillbur, spawning in the wild for one of the events, and I must say that I would have played really, really hard for Drillbur, like at least 10 times harder than what I actually played, had I actually not feel so down. Yeah, I mean, Drillbur was a Pokemon that I've mentioned so many times that I actually want to get the Candy XL off to prepare for Shadow Excadrill. And I did not play really hard at all for Drillbur at that point of time, because I just didn't have the mood to play. Yeah, but right now, because there are Ghastlies spawning and I want to get the Candy XL for Ghastlies, I'm actually playing pretty hard. I'm averaging around 70 to 80 Candy XL per day right now, which I'm very happy to do. Definitely could have done better, but I'm just slowly stepping it up again. And also in terms of like the spotlight hours, or even in fact the community days, the events, etc., they have all been really, really underwhelming. So I guess that's what has also affected the community and my mood of wanting to play the game, because of like the kind of events that's been going on. Even for when we talk about raids, like the legendary raid bosses, they have been really, really underwhelming. Like Uxie, the Lake Trio Guardian, and in fact whatever that came, it was so underwhelming. Other than right now when we are having Giratina right now, I mean that's a Pokemon that I wanted to get the Candy XL for, and I'm playing way harder. So yeah, it's slightly more exciting, but I can see that a lot of people ain't too excited in playing Pokemon Go anymore, and I fully understand it. Pokemon Go is just a game, and you can always go on to another game and play and whatsoever. It's always your own choice to play whatever games you want. I also have the choice to whether I want to continue playing Pokemon Go or not. Don't take it as if Pokemon Go is going to be with me forever, or basically I'm going to be with Pokemon Go forever. I can hop over to any other game, but I truly know that Pokemon Go is a very long-term game. Yeah, the longevity of this game is very, very long, and I enjoy playing this game like every day, like wholeheartedly, like going out to like catch Pokemon and explore, and it gets me to go out and exercise a bit also. Of course, I could do other exercises, but yeah, just going out and casually walking during the day and nights, it gets me going, and of course to interact with my friends, etc. Talking with them real life, like with Anne and Auntie Gladys and my friends, that actually makes me feel happy too. So I would just like to say that for the last 2.5 months, it have been really, really like mentally draining for me. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, because in a lot of my videos I just don't show it. Like most of the time I don't show it at all. But I can tell you guys for a fact that I'm mentally stressed. Okay. Yeah, ducking stress. I'll put a D instead of the F. Yeah, because of this whole entire thing. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys will just say, get over it, Brandon, it's over, it's really over. Well, I'll just say this. You guys ain't in my position, you guys ain't in my shoes. You guys don't even understand how it's like being here, being part of the community. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I hope things will get better. I mean, it is getting better already, so that's a good thing. And I have a lot of more plans coming up for not just the channel, but also next year's plans for Pokemon Go and for travels, which is getting me to do stuff and think of stuff and plan stuff. Yeah, which is good. Anyway, also another thing though, for like the last 2.5 months of creating videos, I did not really like sit down and like plan my videos like accordingly. Usually like a week before the start of the month, I will actually sit down and spend like 2 to 4 hours planning my following month's like schedule. But like for the last 2.5 months, I just didn't bother. I didn't even bother to plan at all, and hence why the videos were so sloppy, and some of them were just created like off my head and not even like having any thoughts of what I was gonna do for the day, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, alright. But hopefully, we will see things get better. Definitely. because like I said, I have a lot of plans and I'm slowly getting into the rhythm again. So here we go. Pokemon Go. Let's go. Yeah. And here we go. Alright, so hopefully this video isn't too like down for you guys. I just wanted to let some of my feelings out to tell you guys how I'm feeling, though I don't usually like express it like so expressively, but yeah, this is how I am. I do keep a lot of things to myself, but when I do say out, I do say out. And I would normally tend to say out to my friends like Anne and Auntie Gladys, who are closer to me, and in fact to my girlfriend, whom I will share with them about my problems for, you know, Pokemon Go, for YouTube or whatsoever, because they understand this situation and what's going on in terms of my life the best. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, don't worry, I'm still online. Yeah, I'm still on Pokemon. Oh my god, my ball blast fainted. Alright, so goodbye, good. Let me connect the ball blast. Bye.